antidote herb. Never hurts to be safe. Now, we probably won't get poisoned for some time, but it never hurts to have one with you just in case. Our first destination is actually south of here, and you don't really have to do it. It's just something that, it's for beginners, really, that don't really know the game. But I like to show everything off in these games, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. First, we're going to fight these 3 iron ants. Take that. As they attack, you can hit him. Hits him for 8, he's done. He attacks again, and one more time. Hit me for 3 that time. Our speed is a little low right now, so the most enemies will be going first, but it doesn't really matter. Gonna continue going south here through these mountains, take out these other iron ants as they attack before we're ready. Lovely. If they attack before you're ready, that's a free hit for all the enemies that engaged you. And if you attack before they're ready, then you get a free hit on them. I'm not really sure what determines that. It's something about speed, I guess. And I don't know. Gonna keep heading south now through the mountains. The encounter rate is obviously higher in the mountains than in the forests than it is in the plains. As we reach our destination, this little monolith. Inside the monolith is a little old man who tells us about keys. Of keys and doors, I know this. There are silver keys and golden keys and doors to match them each. Seek thee first the silver key, for that is what I teach. Basically, find the silver key. That's what he's telling us. The key is in the cave of the lake west of Cannock's walls. It's in a lake west of Castle Cannock. But go only with a friend inside, or there thou shalt surely fall. So basically, it's so strong in there that without our first companion, we're gonna die. So, now that we know that, we're gonna head back north. We're gonna go back to Middenhall. As the battles just keep coming. This time we have a ghost mouse, who I think escaped from the vault of that one Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers episode. I don't know. Oh boy, down to 1 HP, that's not good. When your HP gets low, as you can see, the menu changes a little bit. As you see, it got a little sort of darker white, indicating that we're near death. When you die, or when your companions die, it just turns red until you bring them back. You bring it back by either having a Yggdrasil leaf, or in this game I think it's called a Leaf of the World Tree, or by having the church revive them. It surprises me that, like, the church didn't hit these games with big-time lawsuits for the churches in the game being able to bring people back to life. I mean, they're against schools having Christmas pageants and stuff because it's religious. Well, wouldn't a church being able to bring people back to life be religious too? Who knows, who cares? Ants are attacking. They're attacking 2 by 2. Well, now 1 by 1. This one hits for 2 damage. Bam. Alright, 8 experience points. And... ha! We leveled up. Wit and courage have served thee well, for Tails has been promoted to the next level. Power increases by 5. Maximum HP increases by 8. Not bad. You get random stat increases for each level. This time we were fortunate enough to get power and HP. Sometimes you'll get power and reaction speed, or reaction speed and HP, or sometimes reaction speed, power, and HP. It's completely random. Just like this battle with the 3 slimes. As now they're hitting for 1 damage. Take that. And that one ran away. Works for me. Almost back to the castle. We can see it now. There it is. Alright. First thing we're gonna do is rest up. Welcome to the village inn. Yada yada yada. Just let me sleep here. If I'm the hero from this castle, you'd think I'd be able to stay at the inn for free, or at least you'd have a bed in the castle, but you don't. You have to stay at the inn. Now that our HP is back, we're gonna head out for our next destination, which is northwest of us. Really, our destination is Castle Cannock, where we would search for our first companion, but we're gonna make a little pit stop at the town of Leftwind and pick up a new shield, just as soon as this battle with a slime and 2 slugs is gone. Unfortunately, we don't have any salt, so can't really get rid of the slugs that way. But they're easy enough as it is. They go down in one hit, as does pretty much everything at this point. It really makes me wish more games use the Earthbound Syndrome, or what will become known as the Earthbound Syndrome after Earthbound was made. It's the system where if you get in a fight with a weak enemy and there's a 100% chance that you're gonna one hit kill that enemy in the first round, there's absolutely no way you could possibly lose that fight. You just automatically win, and the screen just goes da 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 da, and it says you win, and the battle's over. You get your experience just like that. You don't even fight. You just the enemy instantly dies, and you get your experience. It saves so much time. It makes things so much easier. That I only wish it was in more RPGs, but sadly, only Earthbound has it, which is just another reason why Earthbound is so great. But that's another story. We're here. We arrive in the town of Leftwyn as a guard decides to get in our way, and we're gonna head right up here, past this woman, and talk to the armor guy here if he'll turn around and face us, and buy a shield. Yeah, I'd like to buy one, even though you stuck your rear in my face, but hey. Gonna spend 90 gold on this leather shield, bringing us down to 6 gold. And now we're gonna equip it. We're gonna equip here. Copper sword, leather armor, and leather shield, bringing our defense to 13. So now that we have that, we can leave here, providing the NPCs let us, and head north to where Castle Cannock is. Or at least we would if slugs didn't decide to attack as soon as we got out of the town. But they're no match for us, so we're gonna take this one down here. Or we would if they would stop attacking. 2 down, and now hopefully we'll go first. Yep. Alright, 11 damage, you're done. That's 8 experience and 9 gold. You can see the benefit of fighting multiple monsters in one battle right away, as you get much more experience and gold per fight, as compared to just fighting one enemy at a time, which there's nothing wrong with fighting one enemy at a time. It's a much safer battle, and if you're unsure if you could survive a battle with multiple of the enemy, fighting one at a time would be obviously the much safer choice. Because if you can't take it, you got a better chance of running away and surviving. Because even if you were to miss running away, which they can sometimes block you, you have a chance of surviving any hit they deal to you. But if there's multiple of them, and you're trying to run away, and you miss, then obviously you're probably gonna die, as they'll all get a free hit on you. As I take out these stupid ants. Go away. Okay, continuing north, getting into more fights. This time it's just one ant. You don't see one ant just for long. Normally there's a whole swarm of them afterwards. But everybody knows that. And there we see Castle Cannock. And one wild mouse appears. Things are so bad in this land that even the mice are attacking. Well, then again, if the ants were attacking, who's to say the mice wouldn't attack? Darn it. And now we've got Drakies again. Drakies are another very famous Dragon Quest enemy, as they're in just about every game. I recently finished Dragon Quest V for the DS, which was a great, great game. I'm wrong, I think I finished it close to a month ago or so, but anyway, great game, and you were actually able to catch Drakies in that game, which is pretty cool, as you can level them up and they'll fight with you. And now we finally make it here to Castle Cannock. First thing we're gonna do is go talk to the king and find out where the heck our companion is. Gonna make our way up. As we pass that gold door there that we will need the gold key to open, and we'll get that sometime later and come back and get that chest. Welcome, Tails. Of experience points, Tails needs 8 to reach the next level. My son Lars has already left on a journey. Please find him and make him my companion. And then he asks you if you want to save your game in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor, which is how you would save your game if you were playing on the original console. But that's pretty much useless for this playthrough, as I can just pause it and continue where I left off later. So now we're going to go up here and heal. Welcome to the inn, yada yada yada. At this castle, it's 8 gold a night, and that is per person. So while it's only 8 at the moment, once we get our first companion, it's going to be 16 gold a night. 8 gold for each of us. All right. Now that we reach our destination, it's once again that time again, as I gotta get a couple more levels here before heading off to the cave where the prince was. The prince actually took off towards the Cave of Bravery, where the Spring of Bravery is, and we'll be going there shortly. So see you in a few.